I have an action to you. I got nothing brewing. I got nothing to it. I got nothing. But I am back again. I gotta keep things rolling. If you don't know, and I can keep on. I am back in this studio, fixing cameras, moving mics, doing things. I learned some shit. If you know what the black hole is, then you're fucking up to beat. If you don't know what black hole is, some high-tech shit. Gotta step up your game. Learn some new stuff. YouTube that name. Black hole, but make sure you put in the 16th channel or you won't find what you're looking for. You'll be lost in space, up in the walls, opening doors. So, we're gonna see how this seems. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta get my homeboy set up.
Sorry.
All start over there.
I got
All set.
my
All
hands
start.
sticky.
It happens every time.
I know. Bueno. It gets wild.
That's cool. Yeah, well, we're back in the studio. I got my list. My list is on. Okay, we went through that. Okay, we had somebody on not too long ago. Went through a bunch of stuff. Christmas, unhappy people, vaccinated boosters, movies, swastikas. I don't think I was going to go over that one. Holly Madison. Oh, yeah, traumatic experience. Billie Eilish, ruined porn. Come on, baby. Yeah, so this is where we're at. Just fix that. See where I'm at here. I want to be here. See if I can move over a little bit. Boom. That's much better. So, welcome everybody. Thanks to everybody who's been sharing, liking, emailing, commenting. I really appreciate, especially the emails. You know, Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. Really appreciate people from Germany. I don't know what you said, but you know, guten Tag. You know, so whatever. So here's like always, Legends Lemonade. I just want to say appreciation to everybody before the holidays. 28th is today. One of my lucky numbers. Perhaps I'll get back in the studio before the 1st. I know I should do a sports one because we have sports coming up, so I'll probably do that. Ready? Legends Lemonade. Goes down smooth.
Hurts my belly.
I want to thank Chivas Regal, as always, for providing the warmth to our event. Put that there. Boom. Looking good. Everybody's looking good out there. Everybody has a lot of style. I was watching a comedy skit the other day. I saw Chrissy Chaos. Shout out to Chris Chaos. Chrissy Wissy. He has the same shoes as me, which is pretty cool. I'm wearing a new pair of shoes right now. Can't see them. It's no big deal. Do you even have feet?
Yeah.
I don't know what you fucking are, really.
I'm an advanced life form.
So, anyways, yeah.
Stupid.
So he has some cool Vans. I dig the Vans. Christmas came up. The wife got a pair of Jordan 1s. I still haven't bought a pair. I've had not like a legit pair of Jordans. I was like, you know, company Jordan makes Jordan shoes, but not actually one, two. You know, I want a pair of Jordan 4s desperately, but I can't bear to spend the money. It's crazy money for a pair of Jordans. Except the Jordan 1s for a female, I think they were under $200. I think they're about 130 brand new if you bought them from Nike, but you know, you buy them secondhand, but they're still brand new. But for like $190, which isn't that bad. So, yeah, Devo, Whip It, Holly Madison. Oh yeah, you know, cold death just happened. John Madden didn't know he was alive. Sorry. I had no idea. You know what I mean? I could have swore that he passed away a long time ago, but he's still here. So it sucks he's gone, but he's really, really old, and it had to happen. And but yeah, he'll be missed. Definitely football had now it's saturated with people. Back in the day, though, there was just a few people that they're just American icons. You know, John Wayne, American icon.
Big Tommy.
John Madden, he's one of those guys.
Go Raiders.
And then also changed the video game world just by putting his name on a video game. Wayne Gretzky couldn't do that, but John Madden knocked it out the box. So yeah, he passed away, but also Harry Reid passed away. Harry Reid is a Democratic ex-senator. He was like 84. What's that here? 81, 82. He was fairly old. I'm just wondering, will the Republicans be as respectful towards Harry Reid, who I wasn't a big fan of, but will they be as respectful of Harry Reid as the Democrats were to Bob Dole, who I wasn't a big fan of? But I'm not a big fan of many politicians. Like, how can you be a fan of a politician? Like, they're not doing too many good things, unless maybe you live in a place where there's a hurricane, and then like you got money, and it really totally turned your business around and get everything. Fucking go team. But where I come from, I'm looking for Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, man, give me a Lamborghini. Come help the show out. Let me be on your show. Let me play some hide and go seek. Mr. Beast. I mean, but like the things I see Mr. Beast do, rather than what the government does, you can praise Mr. Beast, but don't praise the government, unless obviously the government treated you like Mr. Beast did. But they ain't treat you like Mr. Beast. So I think his name is Jimmy. My dog's name is Jimmy too. What a great name.
Shout out to
Jimmy. I've got a couple buddies named Jimmy. Jimmy Kozelski.
Alien.
No. Yeah, Jimmy Kozelski.
Alien.
Great guy.
Yep.
Used to wrestle him back in the day. There's certain people that like when they got around 7th, 8th grade, they never got too much taller. But up until that point, they were the shit. Like, I was always opposite. I was super, super short, and I really didn't grow until I was like 17 or 18. So I was always short, and then finally I got a little bit taller, but not much. It sucks. Like people say, like they're like, "Oh man, you're tall," and I'm like, I'm kind of tall, not really that tall. I'm just above 6 foot. I'm 6'2". But when you're 6'2", it gives you like this false illusion of that you're big. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm bigger than I guess most average Americans. You know what I mean? Or average people in the world, but like I don't consider myself big, because what happens is you get all confident and you got your big dick swagger and you're walking around, then all of a sudden you turn around and then there's a dude who's like a foot taller than you, and you're like, oh, they make him bigger? I thought I was the big fish. Oh, I'm not the big fish. So like, but I guess if you're always short, I was saying this, if you're always short, you're just short. He's not even a concept. You're like, yeah, everybody's taller than me. Let's fucking carry on. You know what I mean? But if you're kind of tall, you think, I'm taller than somebody. I'm fucking somebody. I'm tall. And then you meet someone like, oh, fuck, man, this guy's huge.
Because you're unevolved.
Man, this guy's going to try to marry me. This is not good. So being tall ain't that great. I guess unless you're really tall. If you're really tall, then it's super cool. Then it don't even matter. Then if you're like 6'6", 6'7", and then you meet someone who's 7 foot tall, you're like, that sucks, bro.
Giant.
I know how tall I am. This kind of sucks, but that must really suck. But I'm like 6'2". If I was like 6'4", but like, it's pretty cool. 6'6", I'm like, this is maxed out. Okay, all I can wear is jumpsuits. I never have a pair of shoes that fit me, and I only have a few choices in cars. I can't ride a bike. I look like fucking Krusty the Clown on a little bicycle trying to do the loop. Or that was Homer Simpson dressed like Coast Street Clan. But anyways, so false illusion of height. I don't know how you got on that. Okay, yeah, okay. I never talked about that. I gotta get to that. I'll do some of that shit. Okay, now Christmas is over. There's a couple things that I like to get out. One, I like crafts. Crafts are cool. You know what I mean? Crafts are a pretty cool thing. I don't know if you know, I saw a video the other day. I have ADHD, quite obviously. I've never been diagnosed, but if you know me, this show is a byproduct of the fact that I just talk. I got, I built this. I'm build the table. I'm gonna build a fucking set. I'm gonna record music. I'm gonna put TVs up, and I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna paint. Like everything. I'm gonna fucking program a computer. Just nonstop. So I like the craft. Craft is my mom craft when she was when I was a young kid. I think she had a little ADHD / she was a stoner. You know, so you're stoned like, hey, I got coloring books, man. Who's gonna color with me? But my mom did, and also we're poor, so our crafts weren't like we're gonna do pottery. It was like we're gonna do shrinky dinks. We got this piece of plastic, and we're gonna color it. It's gonna be the size of a piece of paper. We're gonna put it into a toaster oven. It's gonna shrink into the size of a keychain, and you're gonna hang it from your tree, and it's gonna say "You're poor."
You're
You know what I mean?
poor.
So I had shrinky dinks. I love fucking shrinky dinks, and I remember when I kids. They were in school and they had like school projects and they had like the mom would say, okay, for Christmas, we need volunteers or whatever the holiday would be like, hell yeah, I'm volunteering. I'm bringing shrinky dinks, you know, I bring like 30 of the shrinky dinks. I spend a week just tracing out pictures because if you give a blank sheet of paper, it's like, okay, here, kid, trace something, draw it, color it in. It's not coming back cool. The kid's not going to appreciate the shrinky dink. He's going to hate the shrinky dink. He's going to make something weird and he's going to melt it down. It's going to look like the guy from the Goonies, you know, hey, you guys, like, what is it? It's supposed to be Santa, you know? So, like, you have to trace it out yourself and then give it to the kid and then the kid will color in this thing. And then, you know, and I'd even have it pre-cut. Because I don't know if you've ever done shrinky dinks. You know, if you get a shrinky dink, it's just like a film of plastic, you know? So if you start cutting on a shrinky dink and you make like a pointed cut and it comes back and it stabs your pussy ass little baby skin, it's gonna hurt you. So instead of those little kids, you know, they're already just, you know, fragile as can be, I saved them from the shrinky dink punks and I pre-cut all the shrinky dinks and also they were pre-traced and then I handed to the kid. Now actually, this is where the kid gets involvement. What do you want? You can pick out something. They pick out whatever. So obviously, if you had 28 kids, I couldn't make 28 designs because you're going to have at least 27 pissed off kids. He took the fucking shoe. You know, like, dude, whatever, dude. So, like, I would make like 45. I'd make 4 of everything and, you know, just make a bunch of different things and, you know, pick what you want. You know, like, why they got to be a white superhero? They're clear, damn it. Everybody's clear. I don't even have fucking skin color. So I didn't care about that. You know, so I was like, boom, there you go. I did one cool. So my point being is, how you feel about shrinky dinks?
I love them.
Does it make you poll?
I'm poor.
No?
You're poor.
Love it? Or is it the lion?
It's lying or
is it the truth? So we got the shrinky dinks. They're the shit. Another thing too, like my sister was 7 years older than I was, and I had no brothers or no kids below me. And so my mom obviously liked to do things with my sister, and so like they would do nails and shit and lollipops and whatever girl stuff. And then my dad, but he pretty much just smoked weed. He didn't like really wasn't too much involvement. You know, it was drink beer, drink roadies, watch television, and smoke weed. And then he coached me when I was a kid, but he didn't like coach me because he wanted to coach me. He wanted to play sports. When he was a kid, he never got to play sports. So this is the only chance to be involved in sports. And so I think he did that. I think he played a little bit like fast pitch baseball for a while. But just, when you have a regular job, it's hard to be involved. So like I was playing hockey and basketball, you get hurt fast. I was like, man, I think I tore my Achilles. I tore my butt muscle. Like, what the fuck? And then you got to go to work. And like, okay, climb up this 30-foot ladder. Like, my butt is broken. Like, I think I ripped a part of my butt. Like, not the middle part, but the edge part. Like, the cheeky cheek part. I think it's going to rip. Not a good one either. So, anyways. That's getting old. Shrinky dinks are the shit. So, time for like shrinky dinks. And like I said, my mom did nails. And then I was a kid, so... I'm in the arts and crafts, so back in the day they had the decals, right? And I like frogs. I don't know why. When you're poor, that's what you like. Like, what do you...
Play in the dirt.
I'm going to use one lemonade. When you're poor, you like things that are free, mainly.
Dirt.
So we like frogs.
Dirt.
We like newspapers.
Dirt.
We loved old TV guides. They weren't free, but... we found ways to get shit. Like, man, I'm going to do a podcast of apologies to America about things I did as a kid. And I think it should be a topic on TikTok. Things I did as a kid. I apologize. And
Sorry.
I didn't break any laws.
I saw what
I
you
don't think.
did.
And all these things are hypothetical. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay, anyways.
right.
But anyways, my mom would do nail polishing. So to get the decals, and I'm not going to paint my nails, but I'd put the decals on, put a little frog on. Wouldn't put a flower on, but I don't know, fucking bored, My mom's doing something, we'll do some crafts too, and then I'd scrape it off, but didn't make nothing of it. You know what I mean? I wasn't painting my nails pink or nothing. Mom had black, which I never did. That would have been cool if that black. But it was like pink or,
You
paint my
are
nails black was sweet. But, kids nowadays, everybody paints their nails. It's not even a big deal. I've seen a rapper, somebody asked him, man, what do you paint your nails for? And like, man, it's not a big deal. Tyler Creator sells his own nail polish. What does that even mean? Painting nails. Sometimes people just tie everything to a feeling that they have to identify something to what they want to identify it as.
No.
You're not a real fan. Well, you're not a real man if you drive this truck. Well, that's not the right beer that I drink. Well, that's not the correct God that I... Whatever. See here the other day, someone said something. Was it a book? Was it a shirt? Something about... Man, it was hella wrong. Oh, yeah.
Vaccination.
Man, the guy said, I'm fully... Jesus makes me fully vaccinated. And it's like, man, how many people die because they think they're going to, Jesus is going to save them and they just die. I said there's that story about God, right? Where a flood comes, right? I've told this story before on the podcast, but the flood comes and washes everybody away except for this guy. He's on top of his house. And he's like, man, how am I going to make it? And then all of a sudden this guy comes over in a rowboat and says, hey, bro, I got a rowboat. Hop in the rowboat. He's like, no, I've been praying to God. God is going to save me. God's going to take me away. It's like, well, okay, cool. Peace out, bro. And he rows away, And then a helicopter comes by and he's like, hey, grab the rope. He's like, no, God is going to save me. He's like, okay, bye. And they leave, right? And then the guy gets flushed away from the flood and dies, goes to heaven. And he says, God, I was stuck there praying to you. I prayed, please, God, help me. Give me the assistance that I need. And God looked at him and said, I gave you 3 vaccines, bitches. I got boosters and vaccines. It was free. You just had to show up. I gave you multiple choices, If you lived in a different country, you got a different shot. What else am I going to do? I can't fucking force you. It was actually, I was raining Omicron from the sky too to let you know, hey, this shit is coming. You better get a vaccine. They were checking the water and there's fucking COVID everywhere. You know what I mean? They're like, man, there's COVID in the wastewater. How did COVID get in the wastewater? It came from the sky. You ain't pooping it out. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
It's crazy. So, anyways, God's going to help you. But that's the way it is. Trump got the vaccine. Trump got the booster. Shrinky dinks are cool.
No.
Trees. How long are we doing that for, huh? Why can't we just stack the presents in the corner? That'd be cool, If we stack the presents like a tree. Like, I'm away from a real tree anymore. The real tree shit's... I love the smell of a tree, and hey, I'm a dude, so I love cutting down trees and then burning trees. All that stuff, Fucking burn tree, cut tree, carve tree, build a house out of a tree, whatever you got. Let's do it. Let's grind the tree up. Let's plant some trees. Let's do that. Plant more trees. But so I got a fake tree now. It's made it so much easier. When's Christmas? Whenever I take it out of the box, hell yeah. When's Christmas is over? When I put it back in the box, which is not yet. I think it's gonna be around the 1st. I don't know. My family right now, they're in Disneyland, so I'm home alone, fucking acting crazy, eating ice cream. I was up like at 11:30 last night. I was like, man, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. I shouldn't have done that. Excuse me. It only made me more hungry for cookies. So, good thing I'm watching my diet and see at a distance that I'm fat. So the way it is. But anyways, so Holly Madison. I don't know if you remember who Holly Madison is. Holly Madison is one of those chicks that married Hugh Hefner. Remember, Hugh Hefner had Holly Madison was a really pretty, prissy one, and then a couple clingers. I can't even remember the other. There was like a prissy one, one that was like slightly chubby. Girl. He married like 4 girls, and then there was the ghetto one, who has her new show comes out. She's pretty cool. She married the Philadelphia one, Philadelphia Eagle baseball or football player who ended up being homosexual, I think. Anyways, she came out and said her horrific incident with Hugh Hefner, and I was like, yeah, no shit. We were watching. You think you were mortified? We all had to see it. Like you were just, high or drunk or rich. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to fuck this old dude. But the next day, I'm gonna buy everything on Amazon. So I don't think they had Amazon back in the day like they do now. But anyways, like she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna buy 5 cars. As I'm going to Paris, oh gosh, I can't believe it. Meanwhile, he's fucking all kinds of new bitches. So it's like you're not even that important because he has all these other chicks. But you think you're mortified? We're mortified. But guess what? We did not benefit. There's no benefit from us. There's no book. We understood the situation. Yeah. What are you doing? It's not happy. He's a really old man. I heard that when girls would fuck him, he would just wipe his dick off with a towel and then say next, and then just wipe it off with a towel and like next. Like hell yeah. Like is that like a sham wow? That'd be hella cool. Sponsored fucking Playboy Mansion by Sham Wow. That's pretty cool. And keep on with this pornography thing going on. Also, speaking of Billie Eilish said she was mortified by pornography. She said she was a young kid, 12 years old, 11 years old, whatever old she was, watching pornography. First of all, where are your parents? Maybe my kids might have saw pornography at that young age, but I don't think so. Maybe. But if you're seeing pornography at that young age, what's going on? Like, especially the girl, like, are you looking up just porn? Like, you're searching up 11 porno? Like, who are you hanging out with? But then again, I think it's like 15. She had like a 25-year-old boyfriend. I think there was the documentary about her, and she was saying that she was, part of the story was she's waiting for this guy to come over and visit her. He's like 25. She's at a concert waiting. He kind of stands her up. But yeah, and then she's watching porno at age 11, age 12. What is really going on? Obviously something is going on in this family. And then she has to sing about all these tormented things going on. Granted, when I was young, I had nothing really to complain about besides my parents were just, my parents were basic. So it's not like I had big complaints. So wasn't that big of a deal. But like, so her complaints is she might just be a good songwriter, but she has a really dark style, and I like her. But come on, what are you looking at porn at for such a young age? And then she said she was looking at hardcore porn. Like, come on. First of all,
started at the bottom.
It's not love making porn. Okay, if you want, you be watching Hallmark. And in Hallmark, there's no fucking. They're just kissing, and when the movie ends, that means finally someone got laid.
You can
like,
get laid.
Someone got laid. Movie over.
Whenever the movie's over, you can get laid. Finally.
I gotta keep water when I'm talking, man. My throat gets dry. What are we in about 30 minutes here?
Yeah, we're going
I gotta get a timer over there set up.
I wish you could
Is
clock
it
up.
to a time?
It's like, 45.
There we go. 24 minutes.
24.
I gotta get that bigger. I like that. Anyways, yeah. So, also, I think I'm gonna make a video of how I got the studio going. I've been doing a lot of work trying to make it work how I want to make it work. I'm always looking for assistance, by the way. We got cameras and lightings, and always looking for people to help. People want to produce and make beats. Man, I made a cool beat just yesterday. I'm gonna pop that up right now, so I'm right here. But I'm gonna make a video about how I got this to work through OBS and my interface. There's a program called Black Hole. It's an app with it's basically a patch bay for internal your inside your computer. So you come out of your interface and your computer, and then all the outputs go out, and then you can tie them on to OBS, and then so whatever directly is going through, actually, my interface goes. All these microphones go into an interface, which makes this big old mixer, and that goes into the computer, and then from the computer, I use a program called Logic, and so I record all this on Logic, and then out of Logic, it gets sent to OBS. So it's actually getting processed through Logic. So the compressors, EQs. If I wanted to put a delay on it, I can put a delay on it. Here, matter of fact, let's see if I can get a mouse over here.
It won't turn it on
Here.
because we're recording. We have to stop recording to get the delay on.
I got multiple screens. So yeah. So here's my microphone right here. Want to see? I'm gonna put a delay on it.
You
Boom.
can add it. We just can't turn it on.
Tape delay, and I have to stop to get it back on.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Nope.
So say fuck that. No plug-in, boom. But I got a compressor on right now. I can
We get the point.
turn the compressor on, turn the compressor off,
You're
do as
cool,
I wish.
whatever.
as it
Get
goes.
over
So-
it. These are toys.
Anyways, yeah. So that's that. I'm through Black Hole. I
You're
gotta move
black
this out of the
hole.
way now. Put this back on the other screen. There we go. Yeah, through Black Hole, you can do some patch bay work to get it to OBS, and then it's a little bit less work for me when I go to post edit. Typically, I'll probably still do it. I'll get the audio from Logic, and then I'll synchronize it with the video, and then get some better audio because I can mix it later and get the exact sounds I want. If there's a peak or something, I can cut it out. And then Alset, he does all his shit, right?
Post edit's fun.
You're pretty much all post.
I like post edit. It's fun.
whatever. Christmas fucks him up. He doesn't understand, because he's up there and he sees this guy
Yeah,
Santa
they're
Claus
so
going around, and him
stupid.
and Noel are just smoking weed in the fucking
We gotta
spaceship.
buy
Yeah,
presents.
Christmas trees, whatever.
There's a
But anyways,
old guy.
Yeah, so I'll do a video about how I get all this to go and let people know how it works. But here's the thing I was looking
What's
at
that
last
new
night.
beat? Oh, yeah.
How it goes.
Yeah.
So,
You can't hear the bass, though. Yeah. We'll add it in post. Oh, I can't kick it. I got that funk shit. I'm cruising like Cypress Hill. We rolling over top.
So,
These
yeah,
clouds
that's what I
are
did.
made by
I had that beat
me.
up last night. There's a little bit more bass you can't really hear.
Oh, man, that's the jam.
Anyways, yeah,
Get to the
that's what I
next
do.
one.
Okay, Billy Madison, Billie Eilish, Holly Madison, traumatic experience for all of us. What was that one website? Was it called Holly Madison?
Holly
Where it's all, you
Madison.
want to cheat on your wife?
We
You can come to our
can do that.
website. You can find other people who want to cheat on your wife. You know what I mean? Or cheat. It's like, it was crazy because then that place is just eventually got hacked, and they're like, hey, guess what? Everybody signed up to this website. Here's everybody's phone numbers, names, and emails.
Dummies.
Like, well, that didn't work out very good.
Nope. You don't.
So, you think you're going to be in the secret. That's another thing. Like, come on. How are you going to keep QAnon secret if you can't keep Holly Madison secret?
Stupid.
I mean, just act Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity. Their text messages are coming out. They didn't want those to be public.
Secret.
Sean Hannity had to go on vacation.
I'm
All
outta
shit
here.
is going down. I'm out of here. I'm going to go visit Ted Cruz over in Mexico.
I'm out of
So,
here.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Don't
yeah,
trust those
lying to the
motherfuckers.
truth. We're reaching out to everybody.
Who wants to
Keep
come
on
in?
sending me emails and comments. And say if you want a T-shirt, go ahead and order one. I think we're going to start using Bonfire.
Bonfire.
I heard they're pretty good
Yeah.
to order and get your T-shirt straight
We'll have
through.
it on the website.
So, what else we got for you? That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I need an actor. I'm recording a role this week. I think I know how I want to do the thing, but I've done as much as possible can by myself. I need someone to come in and fill in with me. I need a co-star for my movie role. Ian Edwards said hi to me. That's pretty cool.
You're
Who
dumb.
else? Garrison Hurst said hi to me. That was pretty cool. That's one of the best things about the social networks out there is there's actually, people that you admire in some way or somehow. Garrison Hurst, I don't know if you know, running back for the 49ers.
Beast.
He is a beast.
Beast.
So the fact that homeboy said hi, like, man, sweet. Shout out. You know what I mean? It's always cool to be, I guess, recognized by someone that you recognize. So,
Who are you?
anyways. No
Come
COVID
on.
talk.
Nope.
Made it out. Just
making it.
vaccine, but no COVID talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
kinda.
So, like, share, comment,
Please.
and basically, like I always say, we out.